And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Jess McCormick back again. It's been a long time since I've recorded, but we are back with a vengeance. It's going to be week 9 of the season, so we'll look over the schedule real quick as we've got our bye week, and then we take on Minnesota, the NFC North's big problem, which has not really been much of a problem this season, accordingly, as we'll look over. We've lost only one game against the Colts, but seems like the teams that we played have not really been a whole lot of problems. We're going to go to the player awards and look over last week as we see how things went there in week 8. It was Thomas and Colvin on the defensive side of things, linebackers with 10 tackles apiece. Thomas with 2 sacks and a pick, and Colvin with 3 sacks. While Tiki Barber for the Giants, 6 rushing attempts, 21 yards, but the receiving was a lot better. 2 receiving touchdowns, 141 receiving yards, and again, DJ Knight, 17 for 23. 203 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 105 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. And that definitely held things for the team there, as we will go ahead and skip ahead to week number 10 as we will get ready for the Vikings. Try and see how we can take them on as they're now 4-4. We will take a look as I go to the right place here. It's been a minute. We'll go to team standings. You see the Gladiators leading over the AFC South, barely 1 game up over the Jaguars. The Colts are 2 games back, with the Titans 3 games. They're at 4-4. Ravens lead the North 6-2. The Bills lead 7-2 in the East. And the West is a tight matchup with the Chargers, Broncos, and Chiefs, all at the 5-win mark. And then the NFC North is a bashing of a lot of wins and losses. Lions, Bears, and Vikings all tied with the Lions right now with the divisional wins. They lead it. Buccaneers 7-1 over in the South as they lead the Falcons 4-4. Looks like the NFC just not really doing too well. The Cowboys 5-3. They barely lead the East, as the Eagles and Redskins right behind them. And then the Seahawks and Rams are neck and neck at 4-4. So it just looks like this year has just not been any kind of dominating performance by anybody. But we will definitely look to see if we can do something against Minnesota in this one. How will the Gladiators do? Well, we will find out. Their defense is not as good as it could be, but their offense is always a problem. As we get in there, we get our playbook ready. As yeah, they are in our stadium, so here we go. So make sure we got the playbook ready, and let's get to it. Vikings coming into Lexington to take on the Gladiators. Here we go. So one of the other things I might be looking to do in the future, I ended up running across the Arena Football League Road to Glory, and I picked that up just out of curiosity. Very fun game, and I may have to try and get some of my button presses back for this game, but we do know that the buttons for the EA and the 2K games are a bit different, so having to adjust shouldn't be too much of a problem, as I've played this game a lot more than I have anything else, so shouldn't be much of an adjustment. I just need to try and figure out what other buttons I can utilize to try and help with our run game, especially. You see our defense out there ready and willing to go, as we've got a lot of guys we have to watch out on that other side there. Burns and Knight meeting up with Culpepper and Williams, and we will get ready for the coin toss. So they are coming into the Dome here in Lexington. They're going to see how well they can do. We will see how well we can do As long as we can outpace them, we should be all right. So Vanderjet back there is going to be kicking it off. We will start this football game off right with a huge kick. And here we go. This will be in the end zone. It'll be a return. And Glover's going to be the first man to make contact. So the Vikings will take over the 22-yard line. First down for them. Let's see how Culpepper does in this game here. It's going to be an interesting one for certain, as we've got to watch out for Moss and Burleson over there. As they're going to be some tough guys to watch out for. But then Michael Bennett back there in the backfield, he's a good runner. And Culpepper overthrows his guy looking for Moss. Not quite there though, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 here. A single back, Burleson over there. And back to pass here, Culpepper looking. He's going to get hit, sacked. That looks like Michael Strahan. It is. Strahan comes around there on the edge and makes a huge hit. Something we haven't seen Strahan do much this season, but he outran the end, and he just made a great play there. It's a huge sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and very long. And that's something I can enjoy there. Back to pass here. We're going to throw that one deep. And that one is thrown too deep. Looked like tried to get Burleson. Now he tried to go for Bryant. Incomplete. And Mike Tice not happy about that one, as he's kind of telling Culpepper a little bit of animosity there. Alright, this one's going to be kicked very deep there. And Beast will get a chance at a return here. He's going to weave through, and he will make it out to about midfield. So a pretty good return there for Salvatore Beast. And it will be first down Lexington from here. Let's see if we can start off with a run here. We'll put Burns in motion just to do it. And that one's going to go to Barnes. He will get up the middle, a couple yards there. As Corey Chavis, one of the men that brought him down. The Vikings was always a team that I was very fond of following back in the day, so I should know a bunch of these guys. I just sadly not fond of the 2K version of this team. As we go back to pass here. Knight will go, and he's going to slide down. That's a first down. As did not like the coverages as much as I wanted. I was looking at the out route. He was covered. Then I wanted to go over the middle and didn't like the option there. Again, trying to shake off a little bit of the rust here. Going back to pass here. We'll just run it with Knight. Knight will get about 9 yards there. Good gain there for him. As you see the man right there, 6'4", 223. Second-year man out of Arkansas. Let's see if we can get a yard here with Barnes. And Barnes will get it. He's going to power his way forward. Get tangled up there in a lot of white jerseys. That's a first down. Actually, let's see if we do something a little different here. Back to pass on this one here. Knight will go. He dove and he got hit and met by the linebacker, but that's a first down. Alright, so let's see what we can do this time. 50 slot outs would be really good here. As Knight, so far in the season, 140 attempts. He's got 1,300 yards, just short of 14. And Barnes will get a yard there. Good tackle there. Looked like Williams was on him, and he was. Let's see what I can do this time. Not really. Let's see, maybe get Barnes up this way. See if Chavis will follow Hall here. And he won't. And that one's going to run up the gut. Barnes will try to make a move, get about maybe 3. Alright, let's see what I can do this time. See if I can throw that one to Burns and he'll get close. Trying to think what I wanted to do that time, but that's okay. Could have probably thrown that over the middle of Mullins, but Vanderjagt should have an easy 3-pointers here. And we'll just take some easy points. That one's going to be up in and good right down the middle. So I was trying to think my way through this when I was trying not to be too aggressive, but you know, bouncing between aggressiveness and passive play calling, it can be tough sometimes. As Vanderjagt will get a good kick here. And that one's going to be a good return out to the 23. So first down Vikings. Last time they didn't go nowhere. Let's see what they do this time. We'll try Ace H here, so it looks like they're going to be bunched up there. See if we can get Keith Trailer back there. Not able to, but he's going to throw that one out of bounds, incomplete. Could not get that one to his guy. That was just not going to work out. Bryant Moss and Burleson all bunched on that one side. Single back, and they're throwing again. And he'll get that pass off. That'll be caught. As you see, Culpepper Knight's numbers last season, 201 for Knight, 93.8 for Culpepper, but he had more yards per game. As this will be a big package here for him. I formation here for them. Will they run it or will they throw? That's the question. And they're going to short drop. That one's going to be caught. Jefferson not able to get him, and I missed him. And Kleinsaucer goes all the way on that one. Missed on a couple of guys there. So definitely happy on that one there. As Kleinsaucer caught that short one and trying to loop around there and couldn't get the guy like I wanted him. And that puts Culpepper over 2,000 yards for the season. And that will be up in and good. So the Vikings take the lead there as Ealing puts that one through the uprights. And now it's the Gladiators' turn to try and do something here. As Beast will return this one. Get out 23-yard line. First down, Gladiators. Back to pass here. Uh-oh. Burns might have broke one. And he almost did. First down there. Big one. Trying an audible here and I hit the wrong button. There we go. See if we can get Barnes to get on this outside this time. There we go. There's a good run there. Barnes will get a couple. I don't know if the counter trap would work here, but maybe. We'll see. Because they are in a very odd defense here. Barnes will get back to the line, but that's it. That was kind of an ugly play. Go to something I haven't really done yet. Let's go roll out. We'll have Barnes on the streak here, so we'll just give Knight room to run. Knight will just take off. He'll step out of bounds. First down. And won't have time for another play, but that'll be it. So Vikings lead this one so far after 7-3 after a big play from Klein, Saucer, and Culpepper. But the Gladiators are threatening. The Vikings 7-3 right now. Gladiators at their 23-yard line, so they don't need to be lax at the moment. Back to pass here. Throw that one to Mullins. He will get hit as he tries to catch it. Incomplete. So what I'm going to do this time, maybe get Mullins this time, back to pass there, and not be able to break on his route fast enough. Kind of rushed it a little bit there. See what I got this time. Back to pass here. We'll throw that one right there to Joseph Burns. He's got it. That's a first down. As the defense was trying to bring it that time, but they just didn't get there in time. Burns will get the handoff here. He'll get a yard. That's about it. Good coverage by the linebacker. Ontarius Thomas, 41 tackles and 3 for a loss on the season so far. So he's definitely been the man today. As he's been around the football. Throw that one to Mullins and can't quite get it. They've been on him all day. See what we got this time. Back to pass. Knight will just take it, and he will get in the end zone. Touchdown, Gladiators. As Knight found enough of a hole, and he punched it in. That man knows what it's all about. And Jimmy Smith and Joseph Burns over there celebrating with Knight as Knight backed up. He had an option with Hall over there, but decided that he would just take it in there, and kind of a safe bet there with DJ. And Vanderjet's going to kick this one. This will be up, in, and good. 6:05 left in the half. 10 plays, 77 yards, and the Gladiators get the lead back as Knight gives fives to all the guys on the bench. This ball will be kicked about to the end zone, so let's see what they do on the return here. And they're going to return that out the 24-yard line. So you see the NFC North has been a very, very tight division. Detroit leads the division with 2-0 in the win column. The Vikings, though, could definitely do with a win here. If they can get one, that would really help out. Ben and Ryan back there with Culpepper and shotgun. And they're going to hand that one off. Bennett's going to get it, and he's going to get decent yards there, 4 yards. Finally brought down. And finally getting my button memory back. Muscle memory working now as I finally remember how to do my defensive audibles, as there's a nice little toss. And Bennett's going to get all the way out there. That's going to be a big first down for the Vikings. I wish I could run like that, but it don't work out for me as good. See if we can do something here with a strong sting. 2 tight ends there, single back. They're going to move Bryant in motion. They're going to hand that one off. That was a good tackle there. As McMillan was on top of him. That big man made a big tackle. Second and 7. I formation, strong to the left. Culpepper calling signals, back to pass. He goes. He's going to throw that one. And that one caught Moss. He's got it, and Jefferson drags him down from behind. As Randy Moss with a big catch there. That's a huge first down as Minnesota deep into the Gladiator territory now. .22-yard line. Vikings don't have far to go. Single back. And they're going to move Bryant in motion. They're going to hand that one off, and that's going to be a stuffed run. McMillan wouldn't have been in there that made that one. That was a good little run stuff there. Single back here. They've got 4 wide. And they're going to move Burleson in motion. Gross following. Back to pass. Culpepper's going to dump that off, and that's going to be swatted. Oh, yeah. That was Jesse Armistead that was over there. I thought I recognized that number. Jesse Armistead with a huge deflection there. As they're going to go 5 wide on this one. 3rd and 10. Culpepper looking. He's going to throw that one. That one's going to be tipped and incomplete. Great coverage downfield. Culpepper tried to thread the needle, but it was not good enough. As that one just missed his receiver. And they're going to try and tie this football game up. 39-yard attempt here. And they will kick this one. That will be up, in, and good. And that will tie this football game up. 8 plays, 54 yards, and the Vikings stop just shy as they have to kick the 3-pointer. So a tie football game, so definitely a good one right now. As the Vikings will kick this one off, Gladiators ready for a return, Beast with it. And he's going to try and make a move there. He'll get out to 23, so nothing much there. See what we can do on first down here. Burns is going to get nowhere. That's Chris Hovan that made the stop there as Barnes went nowhere. Went a yard backwards, in fact. You see, so far the rushing duo, it's been Knight, 54 yards and a touchdown. Barnes with 12. Back to pass here. Now he's going to throw that to Burns. He'll get it, and he'll move upfield about 7 yards. That's going to be close to a first down. You see Knight so far, 4 for 7, 64 yards. And they have been to Burns. As Burns has got all the receptions right now. Knight so far last season 101.2 rating, so he was definitely doing some stuff. And Knight's going to roll out. Knight will go up the middle. He's going to slide down. Always aware, DJ Knight watching that end. And that end rolled around wide, and that was a problem. That's going to cause the 2-minute warning to happen. Gladiators will get the ball at the end of the first half. So if they can get something here, that will definitely help out. Back to pass here. Oh, Knight in trouble and not able to get that one off as Kevin Williams fought his way through and got him. Alright, see what we do this time. Back to pass. Oh, and no time for Knight. As that was it. Back to pass here. We'll throw that one, and Burns not able to get near that one. So they had to punt this one now. Definitely have to see what we can do this time. Is tried to bomb it downfield, but just couldn't get it. That one's going to bounce out about 35-yard line. So not the best kick in the world, but yeah. Vikings looking to see what they can do this time as they got the ball 35-yard line. They will run up the gut by a couple yards there. Palmalu with the tackle. Excuse me. Still trying to recover from all that COVID mess I've got, and been trying to get some recording in if possible. Second A, here about 50 seconds left. Culpepper's going to dump that off, and that's going to go little to nowhere. Good stop. As Claiborne was over there. Chris Claiborne with a big tackle. As you see, it is Gladiator Peanut time. Third and 8. Excuse me. About 20 seconds left here. Rogers in motion. Culpepper back to pass. He's going to launch that one deep, and that's not going to be anywhere near anybody but a Gladiator. Joseph Jefferson knocked that one down. That is going to be an incompletion. That's going to be a good punt. The Beast will be able to get a small return, but that's about it, if anything. And they're going to have deep coverage here on this one. We'll just toss this one. As Barnes will go up the middle and he'll get stopped. That's going to be the end of the first half. So the Vikings and Gladiators in a hard-fought battle. We are tied up at 10 apiece as we go into halftime. Definitely not a lot of running in this game. The Gladiators have 74 yards rushing by night, thankfully. Passing yard 64. Vikings passing 110 versus their 23. The yards are pretty even, but time of possession has been basically the Gladiators. Excuse me. Culpepper 110 yards and Knight with only 64. Vanderjet and Elaine with the field goals today. Bennett with 68 rushing yards, with 68 return yards. Kleinsaucer, that 70-yard touchdown pass, and he was able to get something going there. Burns been the only one really on the offensive side for the Gladiators with 64 yards from the air. It's been Strahan, Wallace, and Williams all with the sacks in this one. As usually you don't see Strahan with a sack, at least in this one, but he actually was there. We'll go ahead and just get to the second half. Not a whole lot more stats to really go over. We're going to try and see what we can do this time. We'll let that ball bounce. That'll go in the end zone. That'll make it the 20-yard line. So here we go. See what I'm going to do this time. And Barnes will get a little bit there, and the tackle on the backside, that's 4 yards. Hovan made the tackle that time. Try this run again, and that time he'll get a couple, but that's about it. Let's see what I can do this time. That'll take off here. Nate really just not seeing the targets open up like he would like, but so far it's been him on the ground. And DJ Knight with another scramble for a first down. Back to pass this time. Gonna throw that one to Mullins over the middle. He's got it. That's a first down. Jay Mullins finally able to get something on offense there. Had to move him over to the other side. Nobody followed him, and that was their mistake. In fact, we may just do that again. Back to pass here. Mullins will get open, but not like I'd like it, and that'll take 4 yards there. See what I can do this time. All right, back to pass there. Burns over the middle. He's got it. That's a first down. Was also looking Dante Hall deep, but I don't know if Hall was even open that time. He could have been. As that Burns, you're unstoppable. He's been the man this season. He's been a very good dude to go to if need be. Night on the season, 1,100 yards rushing, 1,400 yards passing. Mullins in motion there. Back to pass, going to throw that into Burns, and he can't quite get it. Burns looking for a flag there, but nothing doing. Second and 10 here. And Barnes has to power his way through about 3 yards there. Back to pass there. Oh, Knight's got to run for his life, and he's getting out of there. And he will get out of bounds inside the 5. Knight had to flee. His life was on the line as that line of his melted. You watch here, DJ tried to do a short drop, and then everybody was in his face. And he got some blocks there and was able to stretch that one all the way out to about the 4-yard line. As that gives him 95 rushing yards. He's got 100 passing on the day so far. Back to pass here. Knight will just step up through the gut, and he's going to have a touchdown. That's number 2 for Knight on the ground as he found a hole and he just ran through. Viking linebackers are not watching this man as he gives a little prayer there. DJ Knight started to look for short routes, but they were quite covered. As Knight now with 97 rushing yards on the day. As Vanderjet will kick this one through. That'll make it 17-10 as that's up in and good. Gladiators lead it 10 plays, 80 yards, and they go the distance. DJ's saying hi to his mama. Mama Knight definitely very proud of her boy. As Vanderjet will kick this one all the way to the end zone. 17-10, the Vikings have a little bit of work to do. Because they got to try and see what they can get. As Gross will be the first man to hit him, and down he goes. As you look at the Viking possessions, the punt, the touchdown, the field goal, and then the punt. If they can get back to their scoring ways, then they could actually get themselves back into this football game. But we shall see what they got to do here. Single back, bunch left. And Culpepper's going to throw that one to the right, and that one's caught. Looks like Bryant's going to do his best to get away from Palomalu. Can he? Not quite. Palomalu able to run him down. No, excuse me, that was Rogers. Got those two guys mixed up. This guy, Rogers, that's his second reception. He's got 62 yards after that big scamper. That is his longest of the career now. And they're going to hand that one off, and down goes the halfback. As he went nowhere on that one. Smith back there now. 2nd and 10. Culpepper trying to see what he can do here. Throws that over the middle. That's a good catch. As Bryant has that one. That's a nice one. 50% completion so far on the day. 178 passing yards and touchdown. Culpepper's not doing too bad, but he's got to keep it up. Single back, bunch of trips to the right. We're going to throw that one over the middle. That's caught. Touchdown. Nice little throw there. As Culpepper found his guy streaking up the middle there. As McMillan was one of the guys that was beat on that one, as he couldn't quite turn around to get that. And that kick is going to be up in and good. Tie ball game once again. 17-all. So Vikings, quick work, 4 plays, and they go the distance. Ealing will kick this one. This will go pretty deep. Caught in the end zone, and Beast will return it. And that will be taken down, 25-yard line, 1st down. See what the Gladiators do on this one. With 1:43 left in the 3rd, still plenty of football game left to play. Knight getting ready to come up the line. 97 rushing yards for Knight so far in the day. Barnes is going to get this one. Nice cut back there. And he's going to get 8 yards. Confused the Viking defense there as he was able to find a nice running lane. Burns will move in motion here. And Barnes not able to get much air. Kevin Williams on the tackle. 3 tackles and 1 for a loss with a sack on the day. Roll out here. Knight will roll out. He's just going to slide. 1st down. Nothing much there. And Knight will get it. $103 yards on the day rushing for Knight. We just got to see if we can do something with our halfback. Barnes will get it. And he's going to go up the gut. Good run. Good blocks. 7 yards. Back to pass here. Knight will take it. He's got plenty of room. That is daylight all day long. And Knight's going to end the 3rd quarter in Viking territory. 1st down. Knight tried to run over his own lineman there for a second, but he got it. That's a first down. And the Gladiators are trying to open this one up. 17 all after 3 quarters. So 1 quarter left to go in this one. See how they do. Barnes is going to get the handoff. He'll get a couple there. Hoven breaks off his guy and makes the tackle. Back to pass here. We'll throw that to Hall. Hall can't quite catch that incomplete. That was not what we was looking for in that. Alright, we're going to go back to pass here. Throw that to Mullins. He's got it, and that's a first down. Thomas with a tackle. And it looked like they were going to blitz that side there. I wanted to roll out, but they looked like they were going to blitz, and I just did not trust the play call there. Roll out here to the right. Knight's looking. He's got Hall in the end zone. Corner touchdown. Dante Hall. As he got away from his corner and he found it. It's a slugfest right now as DJ Knight finds his man. As Dante Hall got away from him and got in the corner in the end zone. Broke the plane, and that's his first catch on the day. That's a touchdown. This will put him up by 7. 6:15 left in this football game, and the Gladiators are up. But they better not relax. 9 plays, 75 yards. And the Gladiators take the lead back. Minnesota's had the lead once in this game, and that's been it. The whole time they've had to match their opponent. As Vanderjagt kicks that one pretty well. As Glover back there to make the tackle, 18-yard line. Their worst positioning in the game so far. 6:11 left to go in this football game. So the Vikings have to go 82 yards to tie this football game up. Shotgun, Smith back there. We'll throw that one over the middle. That is going to be a big completion. First down, Bryant with it. Huge offensive play for the Vikings as they made a big statement there. You see the comparison. Burns 5 catches for 80 yards. Rogers 3 for 75. He's got that touchdown. And that's going to be thrown. Good deflection. Moss couldn't quite get it on the tip, as that is incomplete. It was a huge deflection there. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Minnesota on their own 34-yard line, so they've got a ways to go. Single back, 2 tight end, 2 out. And they're going to hand that one off, and that's going to be a short gain. All right, 5 wide here for the Vikings. They got about 5 minutes left. Culpepper back to pass. He's going to get nailed, and he's going to throw that one incomplete to Moss. As Culpepper was in trouble, and they are going to actually punt this one. They still believe they've got time to do something on defense. The Gladiators are going to kick this. They're actually going to call fair catch. And that will be caught there by Beast. You see the positions. Field goal, touchdown. The punt, time ran out, and then 2 touchdowns back to back. So the Gladiators have done very well keeping the football and doing something with it, to be honest. Try that zone cutback again. That has been working. We're going to run that one up the gut. No go that time is Chris Hoven. That big man plugged up a very big hole. Sadly, Barnes has not been doing a whole lot. 38 yards on the day for him. And 17 carries, so his average is far from desirable. And that's saying the very least. I'll be able to get this one deep to Burns. Throw that one deep and see if he's got it. He will not. That'll be intercepted. Knight just overthrew it just a little bit. Probably should have bullet passed that one, but that's all right. Alright, well, we are going to make some mistakes, so that'll be one. 45-yard line for Minnesota, so they actually got a little bit of an improvement here. Single back, 4 wide for Dante. As the Viking offense takes over, they put Moss in motion. Moss been pretty silent today, as that one's going to be a good run. Good tackle. Jesse Armistead said no, as Smith goes down. Couple yards there for that gain. That's about it. Back pass for Culpepper. He's looking. He's going to dump that off. Good catch there. 3rd down now. 4 minutes left in the game here. Culpepper looking. He's going to throw that one over the middle. Nearly picked off as McMillan had his hands on it. And that is going to be another punt situation as the Vikings just not quite doing what they need to do. They got yards. They got there in the Gladiator territory, but they just could not quite get there. As that'll be kicked. Short return here. Beast will have it. He's got a bit of a return here. Not bad there as Beast out to the 29-yard line. So a pretty good return there. Probably one of the better returns there for Beast as he was able to get a good chunk there. As that's going to be a good handoff. Barnes is going to make a move. He'll make some guys miss, break some ankles, and get 7 yards. Nice run by the man. And that one off. Barnes will get the carry. Good carry there as he tried to shake a man and carried him for a yard or two. 1st down. So Barnes now over 50 yards, so he's doing all right so far. We'll go back to pass here. Ooh, Knight not quite able to get that one off. That is a sack. Kevin Williams back there who made that one. was a huge tackle. It's a huge man. Alright, here we go. Back to pass here. Knight will just take this. You know what? He's got it. First down. DJ Knight just ran past everybody. That line opened up, and those linebackers were playing a bit too shallow for Knight's liking, as he took that one all the way. 139 yards passing, 133 rushing, so he's been pretty consistent both ways. And that'll take off again. Getting close there. He's about the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 2-minute warning. This Gladiator team is just killing clock, as that linebacker got blocked. And then that was it. 2 minutes to go, and this will be over. Barring some kind of last-second collapse. And Barnes will get about 2 yards there. Timeout, Vikings. They'll call that one. So about 5 seconds off the clock there. Barnes will lunge forward and gets the first down. That's a huge one there. .151 left. Corey Chavis right there. You see his numbers. And Barnes couldn't quite squeeze through the hole there. That's going to be another timeout. And 2nd and 10. Barnes gets a few yards that time. 3rd and 7 now is what we're looking at. We should just be able to run the clock down, but then we also have the field goal we can get here. We're back to pass on that one. Throw that one, tried to get to McMichael, but couldn't quite do it. And Knight sacked again by Kevin Williams. Knight should finish the day 8 for 15 on this one. See if I can get this one up the middle. And that will be good, but barely. Heart Attack City there. 11 plays, 44 yards, and Vanderjet puts one through. That'll make it 27-17. As that one straight as a stick. And Vanderjet hits that 45-yarder like it's nothing. 46 seconds left in the game. As that kick will be shy of the end zone. And that will be returned out to the 26-yard line. So the Vikings have some work to do. They have got to score, and they got to score quickly. 9 for 18 for Culpepper in this game. Back to pass there. He's going to throw that one short. Good catch by Moss. He'll get it. Spellbacks there, and Culpepper back to pass. Oh no, he'll just spike it. 28 seconds left. 5 wide this time for Culpepper. He's in shotgun. That one's going to be thrown. Oh, nearly picked off as Kevin Snow was back there. And able to spike that one. 16 seconds left. Alright, Culpepper's got to try to do something quick because they got to score and they got to get the ball back. They're going to dump that one off. That's a good dump off, but he's in bounds. 10 seconds. I don't know if they've got time. And there's a flag down. Could be offsides there. It might have been lined up wrong. Yep. So, yeah. So, they will get a little closer, but it's not really going to help them in this situation. They still got to get in the end zone, and I don't think they've got enough time. He's going to bomb this one, and this is going to be caught by Moss. That is a touchdown. I tried to play it, but it just didn't happen. They will kick the extra point. But that will do it. Minnesota's going to fall just short. 27-24. As the Vikings do score on the last play of the game, but that does not quite do it. Hard-fought game against the Vikings, but it was the defense that did just enough to win it in this one. Gladiators will come out on top. Their record will go to 8-1. And they will push the Vikings further down the NFC North. As we get to the post-game show, we definitely know who's probably going to be player of the game. Probably DJ Knight. As you see, passing yards 281 for the Vikings. 27 rushing, 139 passing yards for the Gladiators, 214 rushing for them, 353 total yards, just over 300 for the Vikings. Kevin Williams, 3 sacks today. He was all over the place. Culpepper, 281 yards and 3 touchdowns. Knight ended the day 139 with a touchdown in the air. Then Vanderjet hit both his field goals, so it definitely helped out. There, as you see some of the highlights there. Moss with 79 yards and a touchdown there late. Rogers, 75 yards and a touchdown. He was able to contribute. Knight with 149 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. He definitely was the guy in this one. We just hard to really get Barnes involved in the offense consistently. If we can keep up getting good yards like we've had in this game, then hopefully we can do it. But we're more of a pass offense with a run option behind Knight. As you see, Kleinsaucer also with that 1 catch for 70 yards and that touchdown. That really opened things up for the Vikings, helping them stay close in this one. And then Boomer's player of the game, it is going to be DJ Knight, as he will walk away player of the game again. As usual, Knight able to get 139 yards in the air, 1 touchdown, 8 for 15. So it wasn't a bad day, just a little over half of his completions. 308 yards total offense with the Vikings, 353 for the Gladiators. Culpepper ends the day 135.6 rating, 13 for 24, as he had 3 touchdowns. Knight with 1 interception, 1 touchdown, 79.6 rating. Both guys about 53-54% completion there on the day. Knight, though, 4 sacks on the day, so he had trouble. Barnes, though, 23 attempts on the day, just under 3 yards a carry, 65 yards total. Knight with 14 carries, 143 yards. Michael Bennett and Ontario Smith unable to really get much. They had 8 carries for 27 yards. That was about it. And then the receiving, it was pretty much Joseph Burns today. 5 catches, 80 yards, no touchdowns, but he was the guy that got them close. Bryant Rogers and Moss each with 4, 3, and 3. 34 yards receiving for Bryant Rogers, 75, Moss for 79. As Rogers and Moss had the touchdown. The Kleinsasser, the 70-yard reception that he had for a touchdown. Mullins had 2 catches for 37 yards. Really, the only touchdown for Lexington was Dante Hall on his only catch of the day. Then defensive side of things, Corey Chavis, 7 tackles. An assist, Kevin Williams with 3 sacks on the day, 5 tackles. He was all over the place. Wallace with a sack as well. Then Michael Strahan had one early, his only tackle of the day. Williams with 5 tackles, Thomas with 5, Hovind, Russell, and Mendez each with 4, and then Beast had 4 tackles on the day as well. Wallace with 3, Williams with 3, Chavez with 3, as well as Brewer. And then Lexington, Jefferson, Burris, McMillan with 3 as well. Irvin and Claiborne with a couple of tackles. And then the interception on the day was Irvin, who was in the right place at the right time, able to make that catch and do what he needed to. Vanderjet got both his field goals, and Ely hit his 1 field goal, so it was definitely a good one there. 40-yarder for Ely as he got his. Vanderjet, the longest he had was that 45-yarder. I appreciate you guys watching. We got ourselves back into recording again, and hopefully we'll be able to do some more later on in the days to come. Appreciate you watching. You have a great day. May God bless you.